Hello YouTubers, this is me, Bryce271, coming at you through the internet waves for another video review. Today, as you can see, we have Kamen Rider Wing Knight and Kamen Rider Incisor. But today we will, right now anyway, we will be reviewing that guy, Incisor. Now, I have to say, I am not the world's greatest Kamen Rider fan. I love the show. It's a great show. I can't say what I meant was I can't say I'm the world's biggest fan, because I don't, do with the Japanese continuity. I don't really know much about the Japanese continuity. I know mostly about the American continuity, if that even is possible. I went out to the only place so far you can find these, just to tell you, is Toys R Us. Now, Toys R Us price, now just be warned, it will be kind of expensive. Now, in my area, these guys go for about $7.99, which the total of it is $8.41, I do believe. If not, I can always correct myself, because I kept the receipt so I would know how much that guy would be, Wing Knight, altogether. So, without further ado, I got this guy a couple weeks ago. He's a very cool figure, very well detailed. Let's give a close-up of this bad boy. As you can see, his Advent deck right there. Ooh, bad lighting. Very cool. And as you can see, he has little creases where his body would be. There, that's where he puts his Advent cards. You can't really see it here. Let me turn them. Focus. Ooh, there we go. And that's kind of where he puts in his Advent deck, and it closes. This is Incisor, and was to tell you that he likes tacos. Yes, I do. Giggity, giggity. Anyway, he's a really cool figure. His armor very well detailed, as you can see. Face well detailed. Pointy ear thing. His antennae thing, shall we say, is up there. And his Advent Beast is this giant crab thing that he uses. And one of his cards, which it comes with actually, it's called Strike Vent, which can be used with a drag visor. Very cool symbol down there. And what it does is, from what I've seen in the show, this little doodaddy thing comes down from the sky and kind of like, you know, if you've seen Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, it kind of like, he'll kind of like catch it and he'll use it, and it'll kind of look like he is ending up like that. So, his posability is pretty good. I mean, it's not the best, but for what these figures are, they are great. And I just love these toys because they're so cool. I mean, they're probably like one of my favorite toy line. There we go. We can get back here a little bit, give him a 360-degree view. Ah, crap. I just took a picture. Oh, well. And if you hopefully saw his feet, turn him around. He has holes in the back, so if you ever want to switch out weapons with someone, and that's him. Now, posability is, he's on a, okay, let me aim this up. He's a ball-jointed head. Let me move my hand. Ball-jointed neck. Swivel arms. Swivel wrists. Moves at a 360-degree. So is the arm. The arm can't move in. And same thing with that side. And it's on ball-jointed legs and swivel knees. Really good for kicking someone in the soft spot. Anyway, yep. So he can swivel his arms, ball jointed leg, swivel wrists, swivel arm, swivel wrist, and these things can kind of pose a little bit. He can't move his chest, or he can't move his like torso, so to say. But he's a very good figure. You can get these guys fairly well in poses. I mean, but the thing is, when I got Wing Knight, I found, when I was cleaning my room the previous night, I found a little G.I. Joe sword kind of thing. I think it was used for Snake Eyes, that I was using for, I could use for him. So then now, if he wanted to ever use a sword fight against someone. And then, of course, we have the cool bio. there's a picture of the actual Kamen Rider in the suit. And there's a name, Kamen Rider Incisor, and you got 3 different languages, which I know for a fact, because I heard what people said. That's English, Spanish, and French, or maybe that's French and not Spanish. Anyway, and there's this Advent Beast, which, if I haven't already said, he's a crab. And there's the other toys in the line. There's Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, Kamen Rider Wing Knight, of course, Kamen Rider Incisor, Kamen Rider Torque, Kamen Rider Camo, and Kamen Rider Blank Knight, which Blank Knight, he was the one which before Kit turned to Dragon Knight, or if you don't know, or whatever about the order, or if you've never seen Kamen Rider but you want to try out these figures, that's Kit before he turned into Dragon Knight, or that's Dragon Knight before he went to Dragon Knight, vice versa. And his bio reads, after losing his inheritance, Richie Preston becomes Kamen Rider Incisor when General Xaviax promises him $1 million bounty for each Kamen Rider he brings down. But it seems like later on in the show they kind of changed that, so it was if you brought down Wing Knight, so it was kind of weird, but it seems like that's what they changed it to. I don't know what the Japanese continuity is. I know for a fact that Torque, right there, is like a super, he calls himself like super, you know, and he kind of does that. But there's this Advent deck. If I haven't already showed that off, let it focus. Hopefully, that's the symbol for the Advent deck. And the bio at the top reads, on the other side of every mirror on Earth lies the parallel dimension of Ventara, a world destroyed by the evil General Xaviax. The Kamen Riders are warriors from Ventara who were all but wiped out when Xaviax stole their Advent decks, which powers up their ability. Ooh! Major prediction. I think, because in one of the episodes you find out that Kit, the original Dragon Knight, was the one who betrayed all the Kamen Riders and vented them. And if you're not familiar with the words of Kamen Rider, vented means you get destroyed, or not really destroyed, but you're sent to another dimension and you're practically screwed over for the rest of your life. And so I really like this figure. He's very cool. I mean, if you don't like Kamen Rider, then you might as well not really buy the figure, because I mean, and if you're big on posability, then you might like this figure. I mean, it makes up where it can kick out its arms, because not a lot of toys nowadays can do that. It makes up for his head, because it can move all the way around and isn't like something you practically have to force to move, you know, like that kind of thing. And, I mean, he doesn't bend his arms, but these are pretty good figures. Now, size comparison, they're about the size of an average Star Wars figure, Commander Scorch, Terminator Salvation mini toys, TRIP, and I don't know why I brought this guy out, but a Ben 10. Hi! Anyway, yeah, I really enjoy this figure. He is about really cool. I would like to see them support this line the best you can, because I want to see them make more figures like a bunch of other people do. Because they are really freaking sweet, and, you know, if they were gingerbread men, I would probably eat them. So, and they're made by Bandai America. Or, there you go. And there's Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, in case you're not familiar with the logo. Quick overview. Advent card. Thingy-mabob that you used to put in the Advent card. Action figure with his G.I. Joe sword. No, and swivel fists, swivel arms, swivel armor thing, swivel ball jointed knee, leg, and swivel leg, and then movable head. So, and then of course crab thing, which he uses for the Advent card. And this has been and I will be reviewing this guy here very shortly. So this is Bryce271 signing off.